Hello everyone, Chapter 5, The Butterfly Effect. The scene opens up on an exterior shot of the Loud House on a sunny day. Lincoln leaps out of his room to perform for the viewer. Watch in awe as the amazing Lincoln displays his unbelievable yo-yo skills. I shall now walk the dog. Charles enters the scene, carrying a leash in his mouth. Not you, Charles, I meant the yo-yo. Charles whimpers and he walks out of the scene. Lincoln does his walk the dog trick. I shall now go around the world. Charles enters the scene carrying a suitcase. Sorry, still talking about the yo-yo. Charles whimpers and he walks out of the scene. Lincoln attempts to do the around the world trick, but the yo-yo flies off his finger, ricochets around across the hallway, and flies into Lisa and Lily's room, causing a crash. I'm stuttering a lot. The amazing Lincoln will now take a brief intermission. Lincoln and Charles look into the room and they see the bottles on Lisa's desk have been broken with their contents spilled. Lisa, whatever experiment you're doing, do you think you keep it down? Lincoln, what have you done? I was doing a yo-yo trick and then I smashed right into Lisa and Lily's room. It was an accident, I swear. Well, accident or not, you need to tell Lisa what happened. Are you kidding me? You know what she'll do if she finds out? I'm not sure. I'm sure it won't be that bad. Flashes into Lincoln's imagination where Lisa observes the damage in a dark, stylized environment. You've completely destroyed my life's work. I despise you, and you no longer exist to me. A wall of fire burns in the background and behind her, along with a satanic cultist choir as the scene flashes back to Lincoln. No, she must not know about this. Oh, come on, Charles. When did you get a conscience? I've seen you poop on the couch. But, Lincoln, you can't just walk away from something you've done. Not telling the truth can have dangerous consequences. You worry too much, Lanes. Besides, if I just walk away, what's the worst that can happen? Charles glances at the viewers. Lincoln takes the yo-yo from the damage. I'll just remove the evidence and they'll be none the wiser. Lincoln, Laney, and Charles walk out of the room. A drop of one chemical falls into a puddle of another chemical, causing an explosion that raises the roof. I was walking to the Loud House when I saw the explosion. Whoa! I rush into the Loud House, worried. Transitions to Lisa, who is examining the damage on her desk. Is everything alright? I'm not quite sure. I don't understand what went wrong. I wouldn't know. I saw the explosion. I knew something happened. Yeah. Science is a physical mystery. Lori is looking over a hole in the wall caused by the explosion, which leads to the closet in her and Lenny's room. Lenny pokes her head through the hole. Hey, Lori. Have you always had a window in our closet? Oh, it's not a window. Lisa's experiment blew a hole in the wall. Notices a picture frame peeking out from the other side. What is this? Lori sees that the frame contains a signed photo of Bobby. To my bodacious babe, Lenny, why is this picture of Bobby hidden on your side of the closet? Oh, there it is. It was a surprise present from Bobby for your 88-day anniversary. He asked me to hide it for him, but I forgot where I put it. That anniversary was 8 days ago, and Bobby gave me socks. I can't believe this. You're literally seeing Bobby behind my back. You are no longer my sister. Everything okay after that unexpected and totally random explosion that I know nothing about? Lori shouts in anger, marches out of the room, and slams the door. A coat rack in the closet falls onto Lenny, knocking her out. A shelf also tips over, causing several pairs of shoes to fall on her. Oh! Let's get her into Lisa's bed. Damn, she just got cooked. What happened? A shelf fell on your head. You got hit in the head with a lot of shoes. Are you alright, Lenny? Of course. Everyone knows that an object falling at a velocity of 9.8 meters per squared will result in a temporary loss of consciousness. Why is Lenny talking like Lisa? I knew that. The question is, how did you? Hey, I saw this in a movie once. I bet getting in the head altered Lenny's brain and made her smart. I've seen this before, too. Lincoln, you seem unable to distinguish between scientific fact and preposterous Hollywood schlock. I don't get it. See? Same old Lenny. Can you understand simple English? Walks over to Lisa's chalkboard, which contains a complex equation. No, I don't get why you multiplied your 2. Your Z. Polynomials before solving your non-negative integer exponents. Lisa looks over the equation and gasps loudly as it dawns on her that Lenny is right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to disprove Newtonian physics. Bye-bye. Collapsed to the floor, crestfallen. My world no longer makes sense. Lisa, it's not the end of the world for you. You're a great scientist. No matter what, you'll always be a great scientist. Thank you, JD. Charles looks up and growls at Lincoln. Don't you have a poop to couch on? Couch. Don't you have a couch to poop on? Cuts to Lincoln finishing cleaning up the couch. Charles, that was a rhetorical question. Lynn enters the house, screams loudly, and pounds her fist against the wall. She hyperventilates as Lincoln walks up to her. Lynn, what's the matter? Lynn, what's the matter? What are you so upset about? I just got kicked off of all my sports teams because I'm failing school. What? What happened? How could you fall? How could you fail? Doesn't Lisa tutor you? She used to until she dropped out and got a job at a gas station attendant at Flip's Food and Fuel. That's actually a sick name. She what? Why would she drop out like that? Ugh, without sports, my life is meaningless. Bang. Walks down the stairs. I present to you your new Miss Cute and... Ow, my nose! Lola, are you okay? Lola looks into a mirror and sees her nose is severely swollen up. How can I be okay? I'm a hideous monster. It's not that bad, Lola. My pageant career is over. Lola runs up the stairs and she trips and falls on her face when she reaches the top. Oh, that must have hurt bad. Ow, my teeth! I told you there would be consequences for your actions. See how much trouble you caused? Charles looks up at Lincoln and shakes his head in disapproval. Fine, I'll fix it. What did Lincoln do? I'll explain on the way. I fly, and Lincoln and Laney ride their bikes over to Flip's Food and Fuel, and we see Lisa wearing a gas station attendant's uniform. Lisa, why are you doing this? Flip's the only guy who will hire 4-year-olds with no experience. No, I mean, why are you doing any of this? Come home. Lynn needs you. What the fuck? Who's Lisa? Which one's Lisa again? She's the smart one. Okay, got you. Oh, cause she stormed off. Right, my bad. I'm putting it together. No, I mean, why are you doing any of this? Come home. Lynn needs you. Why don't I have to get Miss Smarty Pants to help her? Lenny drives up in a purple convertible. Speak of the devil. Regular or unleaded. That. Brandishes a certificate. Oh, I don't need gas. I just won the Nobel Prize for inventing a car that runs on apple juice. Wow, that's impressive. Of course you did. That is amazing. Hands Lisa a juice box. Fill her up, please. Lisa opens up the fuel tank and squirts the box's contents into it. And then we'll all get in Lenny's juice mobile, go home and forget all this nonsense. Can't. I'm off to Harvard. Au revoir, adios. Auf Wiedersehen and aloha. I took German for 1 year, so that's auf Wiedersehen. Yep. Adieu. Aha, aloha means hello. It also means goodbye. Does? Interesting. Dang it. I need to know that. Oh, she was like, aha, aloha means hello. But it also means goodbye. Dang it. I used to know that. Flip, the owner of the station, opens a window and calls out to Lisa. Hey, chatty, get back to work. No, Flip you, cheapskate. She's coming home with us, and we're going to get everything on track again. She belongs to me. She'll work until I tell her to stop for my money. We'll see about that. As of right now, Lisa's quitting. The station's payphone rings. Lincoln answers it and he hears barking on the other end. Hello? Charles? She's what? Alright, I'm on my way. Who was that? That was Charles. Lola's trying to move out. What? What? How can a dog use the phone? Me, Lincoln, and Laney run back to the loud house. Lincoln enters Lola's room holding an ice pack. Look who it is, Miss Soon to Heal. Lola, who's trying to stuff a bunch of clothes into a suitcase, turns to Lincoln. She still has her swollen nose, and all but one of her teeth are gone. What do you want? Ah! Jumping knife blades. I mean, you're looking better. Oh, nice try, Lincoln, but I am out of here. Lola, you're making a big mistake. The only mistake I'll ever make is staying here when I'm consistently reminded of my former self. Looks up sadly at old photos of herself. My beautiful, beautiful self. But... Lola struggles to pull her stuffed suitcase and the handle breaks off, causing her to fall on her face and black both her eyes. I'll send for this. Grabs the ice pack, puts it over her eyes, and walks out into the hallway. Lola, wait! Lincoln tries to run for her, but he bumps into a plastic bubble containing Luna. Do I even have to ask? Careful, guys. You could get seriously injured. Lena, what are you doing in a plastic bubble? Yeah, Lena, what are you doing in there? I saw what happened to Lola. Life is a fragile thing. I don't want to take any risks. But I thought you liked taking risks. Not anymore. From now on, I'll stay in here where it's safe. You know what I'm talking about, huh, Gio? Gio rolls by it in his hamster ball. Lena, you can't be serious. Lena rolls past him. Lena! We suddenly hear Luna singing. Things have gotten drastic. Now my sister lives in plastic. Where did it all go wrong? Sick beat. Luna! Check it out, bro. I uploaded a song I wrote about our family going down the highway to Hello. I got 50 more hits. That's rockin', dude. The ceiling breaks open and Mick Swagger descends, holding on to a rope ladder from a helicopter. Mick Swagger? Mick Swagger, awesome. Your singing is amazing. You've got to join my tour. Holds Luna's hand and Lainey hugs Luna tight. Please don't go. The family is falling apart. Sorry, sis. Luna is in. The rope goes up through the hole in the ceiling, carrying both away. No! Sorry, dude. The helicopter flies away. This is awful. This is getting out of hand really fast. Every one of my sisters is going away. Lincoln, are you... Or Lainey, are you... Lainey looks at Lincoln angrily. This is all your fault. Runs off. Lainey, wait. Oh no. What the fuck is happening? They're all... I get the plot is like they're all leaving, whatever. I was gonna check the chapter title, but... you see how long this chapter is, dude? I'm sure this is probably one of the short chapters in comparison to the later ones, huh? Lincoln and me go into his room, and he decides to contact Clyde with his walkie-talkie. Clyde, this is Lincoln. Come in. I got a code blue. The screen splits in half to show Clyde's location. Code blue? You did something wrong and lied about it. Now everything is all messed up? Affirmative. Can you come over? Negative. I got a code green. You showed up to school in your underwear? No, that's code orange? Hang on. Clyde is revealed to be skydiving with Lori, and he takes pictures of them with his camera phone. Lincoln gets the picture via text message on his phone, and he jumps up in surprise. Sweet mother of... What are you doing with Lori? I've been trying to tell you. A code green. Lori broke up with Bobby, and I'm the rebound guy. Happy 8-minute anniversary. Happy 8-minute anniversary, Snooky Boo Boo Sugar Bear. Clyde leans in for a kiss, but Lori deploys her parachute, causing Clyde to kiss a flying bird instead. Lincoln gags and throws away the walkie-talkie. What is happening to my family? It's being destroyed, that's what. Luann shows up, solemn and depressed, and knocks on Lincoln's door. Knock, knock. Who's there? This is not a joke, Lincoln. Do you know what's going on in the world? Here, take Mr. Coconuts. He just reminds me of all the trees being cut down in the rainforest. Wait, Luann, what brought this on? Well, ever since Luna left, I've had no one to try my jokes out on. So I've watched a lot of cable news, and what I've seen is horrific. So I've decided to become an activist. Luann, that's crazy. Don't be ridiculous, you're a comedian. Takes out a pie and throws it into his face. See, funny, right? A horde of wild animals stampedes past Lincoln. What the heck was that? They're just Lena's pets. I liberated them, and now I'm off to heal this ticking time bomb we call Earth. Wait, Luann, you can't be serious. A monkey appears, spooking Lincoln, and it takes Mr. Coconuts. The monkey and a big snake are in the living room. Lincoln chases Izzy, who hides under the couch. Get back here, Izzy. The snake hisses at him and hides him behind the couch. Izzy, come to Uncle Lincoln. And Uncle JD. And now, for tonight's top stories, former rising star Luna Loud was kicked off the Mick Swagger tour for destroying a hotel room. The news cuts to footage of Luna screaming amidst the wreckage of her hotel room. All I wanted was a bleeding pillow mint. Luna? That's like what happened with the band The Who. What happened, JD? In 1967, The Who trashed their whole holiday and hotel room and were banned for life from it. That's very familiar. In a related story, former comedian turned activist Luann Loud has chained herself to a giant redwood tree. The news cuts to footage of Luann chained to a giant redwood tree while onlookers record her with mobile devices. Hey, hey, ho, ho, keep your hands off, let it grow. That is suicide. Luann? Izzy the snake and the monkey join him in viewing. I'm being told we have breaking news. Please don't be one of my sisters. The news cuts to a reporter on the scene of Flip's Food and Fuel while Lisa drinking a Flippy ice drink right next to her. Tucker, I'm here at Flip's Food and Fuel, where two unknown bandits have just made off with a carload of beef jerky and a cotton candy machine. They're not unknown. They're my sisters. Their betrayal hurts more than this brain freeze. I'm getting word that the bandits are currently leading police on a slow-speed chase. Cuts to an army of police cars chasing Lola's kitty car through the desert. Lola, her face now covered in bandages, is driving, while Lynn is in the passenger seat eating cotton candy. Lincoln and the animals look in shock. Izzy, Lincoln, and the monkey take on the familiar wise monkey poses. Ah, I get you. That's like the 1991 movie Thelma and Louise. What's that about? It's about these two best friends, and they go on a cross-country crime spree. They did horrible crimes, and then in the end, police cornered them, and they knew that they were going to go to prison for the rest of their lives. And one last act of desperation, they drove off the edge of the Grand Canyon and killed themselves. Yeah, let's hope it's not like that fucking movie. Wow. Alright. What? One has to wonder, where did it all go wrong for these girls? And why is a 4-year-old working at a gas station? That's a good point. Flip takes hold of the camera. Interview over. Wait, don't forget to come down to Flip's Food and Fuel, home of the Flippy. Now the interview is over. Puts his hand over the camera. What a cheapskate and a selfish skinflint. That's why I need to report him to the Michigan Better Business Bureau. Lincoln turns off the TV. Lucy suddenly appears next to us. I was watching that. Oh, Lucy! At least you're still normal. Lucy looks towards Lincoln, smiles wide to reveal a pair of vampire fangs as she hisses. Dah! Not normal. Vampire! I was bitten by Lena's liberated vampire bat. Greatest day ever. Turns into a bat and flies away. Lucy's dream is to become a vampire. We then see Lainey by the couch. Lainey, oh thank goodness you're okay. Lainey begins to float up in the air. Not okay. Whoa! What happened? Well, I ran into Lisa's room to see if Lily is okay. Then I slipped on some of Lisa's chemicals, and the next thing I knew, I got superpowers. That is awesome. Yeah, what kind of superpowers? Mostly flight. Lifts up the couch. Whoa! And super strength. Incredible. How is this possible? You're asking me? After your little accident made all this possible? Lainey, you better stay with us so we can help you. I would be more than happy to train you. I'd like that, JD. I'll stay here. Thank you, Lainey, and I'm so sorry. I know, Lincoln. They hug. 9 sisters lost, but there's still one I can save. Let's go. Is this the plot of the whole thing? Is that they're just trying to get their family back together? This chapter is way too long. I'm losing my voice, and I'm fighting it, but it's tough. But yeah, you hear that? That's like, yeah, voice gone, so. Me, Lincoln, and Lainey enters Lisa and Lily's room, and he looks into Lily's crib. He finds out that she is not in it. Lily? Where is she? The roof is lifted up from outside by Lily, who has grown to a gargantuan size. She looks down at Lincoln, and she giggles. Lily! Holy sausage links, she's huge! Lincoln sees a trail of Lisa's chemicals leading from her desk to the crib. Oh no, Lisa's chemicals, what have I done? Yum yum. Lily reaches down for Lincoln as he tries to run away. He gets caught and Lily opens up her mouth. Don't eat me, Lily! Lincoln screams as Lily lifts him towards her mouth. His mouth fills the camera. turning the screen black. But then when she was about to eat him, she stopped giving a yip of pain. She then dropped Lincoln and suddenly started shrinking down. Lincoln landed on Lisa's bed, relieved but confused of what just happened. He just lay there for a moment, collecting himself, and Lisa, still wearing her gas station attendant. Oh, God. This chapter is so fucking long. Do a part 2, man. God damn. I need a break. Okay. She then dropped Lincoln and suddenly started shrinking down. Lincoln landed on Lisa's bed, relieved but confused what just happened. He sat there for a moment, collecting himself, and Lisa, still wearing her gas station attendant's uniform, entered carrying Lily, who was back to her normal size. Lincoln sits up, seeing them. Lisa, you're back. Lisa puts Lily back in her crib. She then gave Lily a Band-Aid on her left heel and a lollipop, which made her happy. She then showed a makeshift syringe gun. What made you come back? I heard the ruckus all the way from Flips and ran over to see what was happening. When I saw that Lily gained the size of a titan, I figured it was because of my chemicals, and quickly whipped together an antidote with whatever I could find in the garbage. You arrived just in the nick of time, Lisa. Lincoln then ran up and hugged her. I could not be more grateful. I know. I can't believe I forgot how great I am at science. I mean, not have let Lenny suddenly get to me. Just because she pointed out one mistake I made in the formula doesn't mean she became smarter than me. I mean, I could have made an Applebee's car if I wanted. So you're back to being your old self? It's what I really enjoyed. Working for Flip was miserable. I know, that idiot's a cheapskate. He only cares about no one other than himself. Also, you don't really need a job at your age. Yeah, that too. Of course I'm keeping the uniform, but surprisingly resistant to corrosive substances that could be useful. Later, me, Lainey, Lisa, and Lincoln were cleaning up the chemical spill around and on her desk. Done. Not sure what we will do about the roof being ripped off. I think we can hire someone to fix it. If only my experiment didn't explode for some unknown reason. Lincoln felt guilty, and he saw Charles in the doorway, shaking his head. Lincoln, I think you'd better come clean. Yeah. Lisa, I gotta come clean. I was the cause. What? I was playing with my yo-yo, and it got out of control, and it wrecked your experiment, and I'm really, really sorry. Well, you should have told me that in the first place. I know. I didn't think it would cause so many chain events to tear our family apart. I would not have even been mad at you, to be honest. I would have even hugged you in joy. I think it's just a weird sentence. Huh? What? You would have proved my hypothesis. Your work with this would have been one variable my rigid, controlled experiment thoroughly needed. Seriously? That means I had nothing to worry about if I told the truth in the first place. I could have avoided having my family split apart. Lincoln was overtaken by guilt and fell to his knees with tears coming out of his eyes. Lisa went up to him and wiped the tears. Lincoln, it's not your fault. Laney comforted him. It's okay, Lincoln. No one would have guessed all this would happen. Sometimes our actions have unforeseen consequences no one can predict. All we can do is learn from them and move on. But how can I live with the guilt that our sisters are... Then Lena rolled in, screaming as her bubble smashed into a wall in the room. She then threw up in her ball. Oh man, hey, can you guys help me out of this stupid ball? Me, Lincoln, and Lisa then helped open the plastic bubble, and Lena jumped out, wiping the puke off her overalls. Lena, are you alright? Boy, you're a mess. I'm guessing the bubble didn't work out the way you planned. Nope. When I wasn't rolling uncontrollably and getting nauseous, it was actually pretty boring in there. I guess I missed the risk of my life. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if I do end up like Lola. An ugly mug won't stop me from doing what I enjoy. Speaking of which, I should round up my animals and then get to fixing the roof. Lena runs out of her room. Well, I guess we did find someone to do that. We sure did. Oh. Then we hear the front door opening and hear Lenny's voice. Hello? Anyone still there? Me, Lincoln, Lainey, Lana, and Lisa ran downstairs to see Lenny with her suitcase. She smiled seeing them. Lenny, you're back, but what about Harvard? Funny thing is, I got hit in the head again by a fallen tree branch and suddenly wasn't smart anymore. Like it just disappeared. That makes even less sense. I know, right? Luckily, I'm not back to being a total idiot. I'm at least average intelligence. Also, being a genius is pretty boring. I'd rather stick with fashion. She then kneels down to Lisa. But I wanted to say I'm sorry, Lisa. I didn't mean to mock you for possibly being smarter than you. I guess just because I realized how you used to mock me for being an idiot, and I wanted to get you back. It was not right to mock my own sister for any reason. It's okay, Elena. I was wrong to mock you for being too ignoramus. Lenny smiled and hugged Lisa, who hugged back. Aw, you're sweet. She then lets Lisa go and gets up. Good for the both of you. Thanks, Linky. Welcome back, Lenny. Thank you, JD. Luckily, it was a total loss because I was able to sell the rights to my apple juice car for lots of money. Wow. Way to go, Lenny. How much? Then Lynn and Lola walked in the door. Lola still had her face heavily bandaged. Enough to pay our bail for starters. Lincoln was happy to see Lynn and Lola back that he hugged them. But then he let go, realizing something. Wait, didn't you guys just steal snacks? It doesn't even seem like an arrestable offense. Well, it's also because we resisted arrest and assaulted some of the officers with baseball bats. I mean, we had nothing to lose at that point. You still had us. Yeah, we forgot that at the time. We were just running from our issues, and we should have stuck with a supportive family. Anyways, we are free now, and Lena has enough money left over to get Lola's surgery to fix her face the way it was. Let me fix that for you, Lola. I fired a blast of water from my hand and enveloped Lola in a bowl of water and fully healed her. What happened? I formed a mirror of water, and Lola was shocked. I'm beautiful again. Lola hugged me with joy. Thank you, JD. No problem, Lola. Glad to have you back. That was awesome, JD. I didn't know you have water powers. It's one of my many powers. Lynn, I'd like to say I'm sorry for abandoning you in your time of need. I can go right back to tutoring you, and hopefully you get back here on the sporting teams. Lynn smiled hearing this and hugged Lisa tightly. You will? Well, thank you, Lisa. You're crushing my epidermis. Lynn, I'll talk this over with the police and get you a clean slate. Then they see Vanzilla pulled in, and out came Lori, Luna, and Luann. Like any others, were really happy to see him. Guys, you're back too. Lori, Luann, Luna, thank goodness. Big sisters. All three walked up, and Lincoln and Laney hugged them tightly. So, Lori, are you still with Clyde? Heavens no, I was only dating him to make Bobby jealous. Totally worked. I did let Clyde down gently, and at least now he doesn't faint or do the robot thing to me anymore. Nosebleeds is, however, still an issue, though. Also, I'm sorry for getting mad at you, Lenny. It was Bobby I should have been upset with since he didn't remind you to give me my gift. Lenny smiled and nodded. Glad you're back, Lori. Thank you, JD. Hey, Luna. Sorry I didn't work out with Swagger. Yeah, it was my fault for forgetting you're not supposed to wreck the hotel room after you're a big star and you're able to pay for the damage. The irony is the pillow mint I raged over just fell off the pillow before I saw it. We laughed a bit. Oops. Man, I missed hearing you guys laugh. I missed hearing you laugh too, Luann. Thank you, JD. What happened to be an activist, Luann? Oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I knew nothing on how to fix the world's suffering. Also, that redwood tree I chained myself to wasn't even being threatened. It was actually in a tree preserve, and I was made a laughing stock. Not in the good way I was used to. I think I'll go back to intentionally making people laugh because it's more enjoyable and leave the world's problems to people who know what they're doing. Good for you, Luann. You will need this then. Lincoln handed her back Mr. Coconuts. God, I need a break, dude. I don't know where the pause button is in OBS, though, so I'm gonna power through. We ain't got much left. Not much. Whew. Alright. Great. See you again, then, Mr. Coconuts. Don't you give me that horseradish. You are to never abandon me again with Lincoln. His room smells like old socks. We all laugh at this. Then Lincoln realized what Mr. Coconuts just said. Hey! Sorry, Lincoln. It's good to have Luann back, and her jokes always make us laugh. Hey, Luann. Why are tree huggers bad at playing cards? I don't know, JD. They like to avoid the flush. I don't get it. Oh. I get the cards thing, but I don't get the tree huggers thing. It's great that the family's back together. That night, they all got together in the dining room and had pizza for dinner. Then Lincoln got everyone's attention. Everyone, let me just say, I'm happy to have you all back, and I'm sorry for causing all this crazy stuff to happen. I was so scared of Lisa getting mad that I tried to hide it, and the situation just got worse. Ugh. If I could go back and tell Lisa the truth about what happened to her experiment, I could, if it meant keeping my family together. Aw. We forgive you, Lincoln. Fear has a really nasty way of causing people to do really strange things. Yeah. Plus, it wasn't all bad in the end. Even if I'm not with Mick Swagger anymore, I'll still get noticed by the public, and my iTube channel is getting popular. I'll just keep making songs on there and become a bigger star that way. Good for you, Luna. Besides, you're rocking today. I know, I'll get back to my sports eventually. And I'm not stupid. Oh, and I'm rich. Lola, I'm so sorry I kicked my soccer ball right into your face. It's okay, Lynn. But don't do it again. I'll make sure you never play sports again. Hopefully when I'm done with the roof, we can put all the bad stuff behind us. Yeah. And now I have these awesome superpowers, and who knows what else I can do. Chemical accidents are one of the most prominent causes of people getting superpowers in the comic books. That's interesting. Yeah. So everything is fine for you all? That's good to hear. Then a bat flew down next to Lincoln and suddenly returned into Lucy. You forgot me. Everyone but me screams and jumps in terror. His pipe organ plays. Oh, right. Lucy's still a vampire. Yeah. Seriously? Yes, thanks to... She's so much fucking more. Thanks to Lena's vampire bat biting me. That actually worked? I was shocked myself. Ew, that's really creepy. After today's events, nothing surprises me anymore. So, how is it going for you, Lucy? Awesome. Even better now that you guys are back. So how does it feel to be a vampire, Lucy? It's awesome. No offense, Lucy, but how do we know you won't try to suck our blood while we sleep? That's what worries about me. You don't need to worry, for I would never do that to my own loving family. Also, it's a bad idea to drink blood of relatives that become mindless ghouls or something. I'll find outlets for my needed blood. Of course, it's going to be awkward to explain to our parents when they come home. Also, Lucy, we'll find a way to help you avoid getting burned in the sunlight. We'll minimize the garlic intake around you. Thank you, JD. Like I put an arm around Lucy's shoulder. Don't worry, Lucy, we got you back. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Also, Lucy, I'm going to stop at our local blood bank from time to time and get some fresh blood for you. Thank you, JD. I can't believe this all happened. Yeah, have you ever heard of something called the butterfly effect? Everyone but Lisa was shaking their heads. The butterfly effect is a name for the chaos theory. When a butterfly flaps swings over in China, a tornado will destroy part of Kansas. Exactly. The butterfly effect is a dangerous thing. It spells disaster for a part of the world. That's exactly what happened today. We experienced the butterfly effect. And my hiding of the truth is what almost caused the whole family nearly fall apart. Yeah, but maybe we all learned a lesson from this. So me, Lincoln, and the sisters enjoyed the pizza that night. Charles sat there in the doorway to the living room and nodded his head happy that things worked out. The end. Holy shit! Oh my god, give me MVP. Give me MVP for that one. Anyways, the afterword. The end. Another fanfiction complete. I wanted to do this one for a while, but I didn't know how to set it up. The Butterfly Effect was a strange episode. I found it to be a very interesting one, and it was really freaky and cool. King Hammer having Lainey getting superpowers because of Lisa's chemicals were awesome. Also, Thumper fan loves this episode more than any other episode. I did this to show my support for him. Also, I'm sorry I didn't show any Lainey superpowers to everyone earlier. It was a huge secret and more. Lainey will have more than just plant powers, and now it's going to be awesome. But let me know what y'all think. I'm still working on my plans for this Evil series. I'm going to take a break for a while. See y'all next time. That confuses me. What was it? King Hammer. Is King Hammer, like... So this joke's done. Is King Hammer, like, the original? Like, am I on the wrong series, dude? King Hammer Studios? Oh, they make, like, cartoons, right? Is that it? They make cartoons? YouTube Music. I don't know. I'm lost here, so there you go for watching though. See ya.